So that's why in my case...
Yeah, because you're engaged to an American.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
So in my
Not
case...
even married yet.
Not even married yet. So it's extra sauce.
Yeah. He's like, what are you, some like 90 Day Fiance type shit?
Yeah.
What is going on with
you
that,
know,
huh?
You know Necklace Head? That me. No, so my situation was... I had a actual fucking play-by-play like mock interview with the visa lawyer to make sure that everything I was saying sounded natural.
Yeah.
And to be because in my situation, I've been deported once.
Yes.
And so I don't have an ESTA, which technically means that I have a criminal record in America.
Yes.
Which is crazy.
Which is crazy.
Because you never fucking set foot.
Yeah,
Does
because
it count as a criminal record?
it counts as a criminal record apparently.
That's crazy.
So essentially, ever since then, which happened in what 2019, I think. Ever since then, every time I go to
For
America
clarification,
now,
Joey didn't do any crime.
no,
He-
it was an honest mistake.
He said the wrong thing at the visa.
I said the wrong thing at the wrong time,
Yeah.
and I fucked myself over. It was my fault. But yeah, so now because of my criminal record, every time I go to the US now, regardless
get
of if
grilled,
it's
yeah.
the highest, if it's the best visa or just a whatever, I have to go to the back.
Yeah.
Because it's just like par for the course now. So when my visa lawyer was like, yeah, so we need to do everything we can for you to not get sent to the back.
Yeah.
And I was like, yes, about that.
I've never not been.
I've been 100% of the time. And she was like, oh, fuck.
You have a 100% success rate.
Yeah, we went from Dark Souls to now Dark Souls no hit.
Yes.
Basically. So she had to give me like a play-by-play. She was like, do not mention fiance because then they'll start
Really?
thinking about the green card. Yeah. All
Why
you
is
have
it-
to do is just say, I'm visiting a friend.
Why can't
That's
you
it.
mention that you're married to an American? That feels so bizarre.
I don't know.
It
Because
is
to
bizarre.
them, that it
Like,
becomes
Yeah,
suspicious.
but aren't you within your like? I
No, I
it's
agree.
so
I think
stupid.
it's
So
really, really dumb. You know. So yeah, I had to basically lie. I guess I didn't even lie though. I was just basically just said, yeah, I'm visiting a friend for the summer
Who happens to be my fiance?
who happens to be my best friend, aka fiance. But I'm not going to tell you that.
Yeah.
But then yeah, I get sent to the back, and then this woman basically just asked me just random questions. Like she was like, "How many employees do you
Oh,
have?"
so you do get sent to the back?
I got sent to the back
Like immediately?
immediately.
So like you go. So you walk
So
up.
so I walk up to the guy.
Yeah.
It's this nice looking, just dude,
Yeah.
like middle aged
Scan your
dude.
passport.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's like, give him the passport. I do the finger scanning. About 10 seconds goes by, and he goes, "Oh, I see you don't have an ESTA anymore. What's up with that?" And I
It's
said,
like, brother, read the PC.
yeah, and I said,
Yeah.
bro, it's on your fucking number. Don't. So I told him, I was like, yeah, so this so-and-so happened. It was an honest mistake. And he was like, okay, that's cool. I'm going to have to get you to come to the back,
Oh
though.
my god.
I was at that desk for maybe 1 minute.
Wow.
And then at the back for maybe about 20 minutes.
Oh, okay, not too bad.
Yeah, it
then.
wasn't too bad. But the questions they asked, because I came in as the CEO of a clothing brand.
Okay.
I did not mention content creator
Yeah.
because that would just open up a Pandora's
does.
box of questions.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm just that. And then they started being like, how many employees do you have at this company? I'm like, does this make a difference?
Yeah. What does this do?
Yeah. Does 1 or 10 make a
I think they're
difference?
just trying to stress you out and ask you questions.
Yeah.
about-
Yeah, they're just trying to make me like slip up, right?
Yeah.
But again, they don't know. I'm a veteran when it comes to the secondary scanning, so I wasn't even phased.
You were like, this isn't my first rodeo.
Yeah, I was looking around all these other people shitting themselves, being like, "Boys, don't worry about it. It's fine."
I've never even seen the room.
It's just think of like the most boring doctor's office.
And so everyone's just sitting in there?
Everyone's just sitting there.
And
You're
then
not
they
allowed
just
to use
grab
your
you?
phones.
Wow. Wait,
Yeah,
so they like, you have to put them away?
You have to put them away.
And if you pull it out, someone shouts?
Yeah, they'll be like, "Hey, get off your phone," because they could be
wow.
like asking for help or whatever,
Yeah.
right?
Oh,
Or whatever
wow.
it might be. So yeah, no phones. There's like usually one TV in the corner just
Okay.
playing the news. It literally feels like an insane asylum in there.
Yeah.
And then they just like, Joey.
Yeah, they just call your name and then they ask a couple of questions and they go, all right, sit back down. And then, yeah, about 15, 20 minutes later, the woman was like, okay, you're good to go.
Oh, wow. So not too bad in the end.
And I got through, I was like, oh, thank God.
He lived.
All my stress just went
lived,
away.
bitch.
I lived, bitch. So
Yeah.
yeah, I only followed 2 pieces of advice. One was the play-by-play of the visa lawyer.
Yeah.
And the second one was actually Gaunt's advice, which is to shave my face.
Do you think it actually helped?
I don't know, but
I don't know.
brown man with beard, probably
this-
not a good idea.
This will because I have been randomly. Have you ever been sent to the back?
No.
Because I have.
White privilege, bro.
No, like I know it's white ass privilege.
Yeah.
I know it is, but yeah, no, I've never been sent to that.
That's why he
I
asked
gotta
to
fucking-
describe
Yeah.
it.
I got like I want to hear about this.
Yeah.
Like it's like a mythical
Look,
place I'll never get to see.
Here's the thing.
It's like Narnia for you.
Bro, even if I smuggled drugs, I wouldn't get sent to the back. You know, it's ridiculous.
Like, it's a warning.
They'd be like, "Oh, you no."
Little slap on the wrist for you.
Okay, that is a joke, by the way. Please, TSA. This is
You
all
like
a joke.
white boy?
This is
Come
all
on
a
through.
joke.
Because here's the thing, I've traveled with Nabi before, and he is like traveling like hard mode, right?
I mean, Nabby's name.
Yeah, Nabby's name alone is like a COD lobby password. Like, he's just,
It is like Nabby's surname is so unfortunate. It is like something they would make up in a movie for a generic like Middle Eastern Muslim man. It is so unfortunate. And so we were literally in Hawaii.
Yeah.
And I remember we were all chilling in the pre-security. We weren't even in security. And we hadn't even got through. And they were like, Nabil, please step aside. We were all like, and Nabi was like, oh, this is normal. I was like, Nabi, this is not normal. I was like,
bro, you're being racially profiled.
Nabi, I was like, this is genuinely racial profile.
Yeah.
You had 4 surnames, Nabi, and they pulled you out. Like I'm sorry. Like, this is ridiculous.
Nabi
I felt
could-
so bad for him.
Yeah, I felt because like I've traveled with him before, and I think did he also get sent to like the secondary one in Hawaii? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
did?
like.
Him
how?
and I did.
I was like,
What?
how? Yeah, they're traveling with Joey, who has had a history of being deported, which out of everything,
Is a crime.
is a crime.
I feel like turned away.
Yeah,
is a better.
turned away.
But
Yeah.
deported
Turned
sounds so
away.
harsh.
Denied.
It sounds like they hunted you down in a Wendy's and like took you home.
Deported.
It's like you didn't even get in. Like they just said bye bye.
Exactly.
I feel like no matter what, Nabi just catches strays. No,
No,
matter
yeah,
who
for
he's
sure.
No,
like,
he does, yeah.
yeah, no matter who he's traveling with, he comes up to like the immigration officer,
Yeah.
and it's just like the final.
And he's just
boss.
like, yeah, it's all good, bro. It's just another Tuesday.
I remember Hawaii as well because I went through. It was super chill.
Yeah.
Oh, bro,
And Gaunt went through.
you
and
didn't
they-
stop
No,
walking.
no,
You just
that
They
was
grilled
when I got
you.
grilled
They
me.
grilled the
Yeah,
shit
they
out of you because you didn't know where the hotel was.
yes,
That's right.
And then they were like, "Well, how could you possibly be coming into a country and you don't know where you're staying?" And
I'm like, it's on my phone,
brother,
bro.
we got-
Relax.
There's like 4 of us.
Yeah.
We don't all need
We're
to
traveling
know this.
together.
Like,
yeah.
yeah, and then you were like, "Is there free Wi-Fi?" She's like, "No." And it's like, "What do you want me to do?"
No, yeah. He was
just
like,
watching this
no,
unfold, and
you
I was-
should have thought of that. And I
Yeah.
was just like, oh my god.
like,
Oh yeah,
bro,
I didn't mention in my story. I originally was gonna fly to LA, but then the visa lawyer was like, "Fuck that shit."
That's
You are-
crazy.
you literally. She told me dead ass. She was like, "You have a 50-50 chance of getting in
That's
if you go
crazy.
through LA." So I had to change my flight to fucking Denver, Colorado,
Oh, it sounds
where
like
there were a
chill
lot
place.
more chill there. Yeah,
Sounds like a chill place.
it was a
Yeah.
great place. Yeah, we just chilled.
Yeah, that does sound like the airport you'd want to go to if you want the chillest TS.
Yeah.
Were they chill? Was everyone chill?
Yeah, everyone was super nice.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Denver's so sick.
I mean, they fucking let me in. So
they were getting it out.
I love Denver. Shout out Denver.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
I mean, damn. Well, yeah. It's
So yeah,
always
3
a,
very different stories.
It's always
Yes.
a nightmare. And like, you know what's crazy? Like, when you go to other countries, they're always like, man, be careful. But like, no other country is this scary to get into.
No,
no.
Like, you hear shit about countries that are supposed to be like dangerous. That you're like, that's pretty chill.
bro, I had an easier time getting into fucking South Africa or like Madagascar.
Yeah.
than I
Yeah,
did
it's kind of
here.
ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
But, hey, you know,
I shouldn't feel this way. It's 2025, bro.
hey, man,
Why are we feeling this way?
it's ridiculous, bro. I'm sure the comments in the start of this episode will be great as well.
Oh yeah,
Oh, God.
please.
This kind of conversation always attracts the worst people.
Yeah.
But it's just fun to talk about. So get over
Yeah,
it.
that was our experiences.
Yeah,
But
chill
we
the fuck
made
out,
it.
commenters.
We good.
Yeah, I mean, it was just our experiences this time. And yeah, I mean, it
Hopefully
was
the last time.
hopefully the last time. Hopefully it's the only time because it was a little different.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like I said, it's just sometimes you get. Sometimes I feel like it's just the bad gacha role of whatever immigration officer you get.
Bro, Masa was shitting himself.
Master was shitting. We have a Geeks member who's
Full
very,
Japanese guy.
He's very scared.
And yeah, he was hearing my stories and he was just like, "Really? Do you think I should shave as well?" I'm like, "Bro, you don't have facial hair. You're good. You're Japanese, with or without the beard. You're fine."
The person I'm actually terrified for is so we're flying in the director of my anime to come on like the Geeks Plus panel.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
He's flying in by himself. Doesn't speak a lick of English.
Fuck.
And like,
Dude, that's what blows my mind is
Yeah.
like how fucking rude they are to people who don't speak English.
Oh,
They like
yeah.
shout at them.
Yeah.
And like they don't understand. And you can see all the time with like people who speak Spanish, and they're like talking to them, and then instead of like they're like, oh, I don't understand. It basically, I don't know what they're saying. I don't speak Spanish.
Yeah.
But you can clearly tell like it's just not happening. And then they just shout it louder, and you're like, what is this achieving?
Yeah. It's like, oh, maybe they didn't hear me because I was speaking in a mumbly voice.
And you're like,
Yeah.
that's why the vibes here suck, man. The vibes.
I've never understood that technique of like, if you say something and then they clearly don't understand it. Oh, let me say it slower and louder. That will get
they
through.
always
to them.
shout.
Yeah.
It's
It's
It's like,
crazy.
bro, no, that's not how that shit works.
Yeah, so we had to like give like because we were like shitting ourselves because I think a week ago when we were doing our final checks, I think Masa just casually asks him, "Oh, have you got your ESTA approved yet?" And he's like,
Oh no.
"What is an ESTA?"
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, hell no.
I'm like, "Oh shit! Oh no!"
Dude.
What's the waiting time for an ESTA now?
So they say up to 72 hours,
Mm-hmm.
but you know, if you have like a clean record and
Yeah.
it's chill, you'll normally get it within like an hour.
Yeah, I remember
'cause-
back in
'cause-
the day, rest in peace, that where it would take me like an hour.
Yeah, I fucked up one time and I did it on the way to the airport, and I was kind of bricking it.
Holy
and
shit.
I got it 5 minutes later after I filled it out, and I was like,
How does this man manage to get away?
So sick.
How does he keep getting away
White
with this shit?
privilege.
No, that's like an automated system. Because I think I had, British. They're like, okay, nice,
Yeah.
very
Yeah, yeah,
nice, and then there's just no. You know what the worst part is like, because we all live in different countries now. We're all not live. Well, I guess you're Japanese, so whatever, but
Yeah.
we don't live in the UK anymore.
Yeah.
And you know what? There's always these like check boxes and things. You're like, who the fuck does this apply to? And you're like, oh shit, that applies to weirdos like us that don't live in the country. Because there's always questions where you're like, okay, yeah, and then it causes issues.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
But yeah, it was. Yeah, I got very lucky. It was very chill.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
I've generally been lucky with this stuff.
Is it luck, or is it just,
Lucky.
or is it spawn diff?
It is a spawn buff of the UK region.
Yeah.
So there's not many buffs.
Yeah, that is
There's
true.
not a lot of
That is
buffs,
true.
but
That
there's
is one buff.
The white buff has its privileges.
It really does.
I have an aversion to sun. An easy trade-off, I
Yeah.
think. I think I'll take it.
There's no issue for you.
Yeah, I just don't go outside.
Yeah, just don't go outside.
Yeah, even the set, it's like, it's too bright. And
These lights, they're too
but
bright.
no, it's been chill.
Yeah. How's your time in Las Vegas been? Have you just stayed in Las Vegas?
Yeah, yeah. I landed 3 days ago.
Mhm.
So I
Nice.
haven't been
Yeah.
there long, but yeah, just went around, did a bunch of shopping. Getting fucking fried alive. But my god, it's so much better than the Japanese heat.
Yeah, man.
I didn't
It's
realize.
so nice, yeah.
I was like, oh wow, a dry summer is kind of nice as long as
Yeah.
you're not in the sun.
But that's
Yeah.
just an Australian summer.
Yeah,
isn't
no,
it?
that's the
Yeah.
thing though. But
Dude,
like, I don't
yeah.
get to experience Australian summer all that often nowadays.
From like 6 p.m. onwards here, it is so nice.
dude, here it's super nice.
Yeah, walking around like in the evening is
Yeah.
like such a joy.
Today's like what, 27,
We're talking about
28?
downtown LA, right?
Oh no!
So I was out there at 6 p.m. last night.
I do not.
That was
walk
not a
around
Oh
vibe.
no,
downtown.
no, no, no! Any time in downtown LA is bad.
So I mean, I'm obviously I haven't been downtown much, but I fucking hate downtown. The rest of LA, there's actually nice parts of LA. I didn't know this.
Yeah, none
Until I
of
started hanging
it
out.
is in downtown.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I started hanging out with people from here, and they were like, "We should go here." I'm like, "Whoa, this is walkable.
Yeah.
What the fuck?"
It's
We-
rare, yeah, but they're there,
it's
yeah,
crazy.
for sure.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't believe it. I'm still shocked by it.
A walkable place. in LA.
part of LA? What is this?
We walked to to get coffee each morning, and there's a guy who works there who's a fan of I guess me and Chris and stuff, and he's a really nice guy, and he always gives us like a discount, even though I'm happy to pay the full amount.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's very sweet. I appreciate the gesture, and he told me, because I've seen him every single time I come back, and he's always really sweet. And so he told me this time, he's like, dude, I'm making like Japanese shokupan. I'm gonna start my own business. Do you want to try some? I was like, dude, hell yeah.
Yeah.
And so the next day I came in, he brought a whole loaf of like shokupan, and it was fire. It was so good. And it wasn't
What was different about it to the Japanese, like Japan shokpan?
it wasn't
Because you don't really like Japan shokpan, right?
sure. I'm not normal. The like super sweet shokupan. I'm not a big
Yeah,
fan
just
of
the
them.
stuff you can buy at the
Super milky.
supermarket, yeah.
Yeah, it's just like a lot more. I'd say more closer to normal bread, but still a little sweetness in it. It was nice.
Okay.
But it's just really sweet. And I'm like, dude, this is so nice.
Yeah, hell yeah.
This is so sick. I love this.
God, you get free bread everywhere.
I want free bread so bad. I want to live my life living free bread every day. Sorry, I'm getting distracted about what we're talking about.